Hello, everybody. Welcome to RRC Station Talk, episode 6. At the top, we have Atlas, followed by Charlemagne,
Yeah.
followed by your homeboy Elliot, and then at the very bottom, we have Leonhart.
Finally.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
All
I'm gonna
right.
start.
Excellent.
I'm gonna start off this station talk with one of my topics that I think is gonna take the whole time because it's such a broad topic. But
Ooh.
I want to talk. Yes, indeed. So I wanted to talk about what are some obscure or underrated tastes like I'm talking about obscure or underrated anime, TV show, movie, game, music that y'all think not a lot of people know about or a lot of people like undermine.
I think I can take this one. Have any of y'all heard?
I got one perfect.
Oh man. Have any of y'all heard of Death Angels?
I have not.
No.
It's
I've
an
not.
anime. Oh, it's so good. It's like it's about this girl who wakes up. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm really trying to figure out how to.
It's about this girl who wakes up.
Yes, wakes up and
Yeah, she wakes up
Yes.
one day and then she's awake.
yes,
and then goes back
basically
to bed.
I don't know how to explain it in any way that justifies just how good it is, and it's very action packed, but not too much. The action's more of like an addition rather than the main plot, which I find really appealing. And the animation is very high quality, which I do enjoy. Good story.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. You know, I think I might check it out. What's it called again? Death something?
Death Angels. It's only 12 episodes, I think, one season.
All the like really good obscure anime is only like 12, 13 episodes.
Yeah, it's a shame though.
Yeah. Well, it's because they're obscure and because like not a lot of people see it. But,
Yeah, I wanted to see a second season, but it's been like dead for 6 years or something.
I mean, obviously, when we like are totally gonna blow up in like the next 10 years, people are gonna
Heck.
millions.
That's
That
funny.
is a big if.
You know, no, it's no if, it's when. So when we blow up in like 10 years, this thing's gonna have millions of views. You know, Death Angels is gonna have much more stuff. You know, they're gonna reboot it, not reboot.
Okay, I have to yell at Atlas so many times during our sessions of D&D that I just it's so natural to say his name over Discord to yell at him.
Oh,
I'm not
God. Just
sure
keep
about-
going. Just keep
Yep.
going.
quite a bit.
Yeah, please edit that out. I know I mess up a lot with the names. I don't stream very often.
This
like
is
y'all do.
this is why you're at the bottom of the list.
I know.
Okay, spinning off of what Elliot.
Oh.
Yeah, spinning off. Yeah, we'll get to you in a second, Rex. 'Cause I-
No, I'm just coughing. Like my throat is generally.
This man.
Yeah, Rex has a problem, where he's I think he also has DBD, but
Something called Corona,
Well,
maybe,
well-
but we'll get to that.
he might have that. I mean, you're quarantined, aren't you?
What is DBD? I'm more concerned about that.
no,
Oh, have you not heard of the dangerous disease?
Oh my
known as
God,
DBD?
I get it now.
okay.
What is it? What is it? What is it, Rex?
You know what? I'm not going to give you the pleasure of saying it.
We're gonna
That's because you have it.
We're going to discuss that later. For now, I'm going to spin off of piggyback off of Elliot and do my obscure shit. So there's a lot of obscure things that I really love. Not obscure, but underrated things that I like that not a lot of people like. There's
Feel that.
there's a really old movie that I love from my childhood. I think it's called Dragon Hunters or something, and it's about this one girl that's like a daughter of a king, and their land's like been ravaged by this evil like skeleton dragon, and it blinded him. And then these two like knights, they're not really knights, they're just sort of like mercenaries for hire, like come up to him, and then
Did he just die?
Yes.
Yeah. Does he die? Like.
no, okay, so basically he goes off and kills the dragon, and
The end.
it's okay. I don't want to say too much, but it's really good. And also there is a really I don't know when this was made, like frick, it doesn't have a date, but there's a really old movie called Milo and Otis.
I think
1980s.
I've heard of that.
It's about, okay, Milo and Otis is a curious kitten named Milo and his inseparable friend, a pug-nosed puppy named Otis, tumble through one exciting escapade after another in the adventures of Milo and Otis. It's a
Oh,
really,
I've seen that. I had that. Oh man.
yeah,
It was
live
fantastic.
yeah, it's a basically like a real dog and a real cat, and basically somebody that's voicing over these guys, like acting like he's them, and it's, I don't know, it's a really, I just like classic that I love. And there are two more that I'm gonna, there are three more that I'm gonna say, and then I'm done with my stuff because I know I'm running on along. There's an old movie called Arthur and the Invisibles that I don't know if none of y'all seen, but Arthur is like this kid, and after his grandfather went missing, he, like, I think they went to go through his stuff, and he found a telescope and did this like whole ritual thing, and then like turned through the telescope, like turned himself small into this world of the Invisibles, which are these like small creature dudes, and like I don't know, I don't know, it's really, you gotta watch it or search it up. It's really good. And then there's where is it? I have it here somewhere. It's the legend of Cahul. Like, there's an owl movie, and it's called The Legends of Cahul or something. It's this really good owl movie about like battles and stuff, and it's owls. I'm not good at explaining stuff, but it's
I think
really
I've seen that one too. It's really it is really good. I've seen.
And then there's The Odd Life of Timothy Green, which is about parents that basically grow a boy in their backyard through some kind of miracle out of a plant, and then he starts.
Soylent Green.
Yeah, and it's I like the movie too. It's a really good movie. And then at the end of the movie, it like he's given them their happiness, his happiness, and then he moved on, something like that.
That he dies.
Something like that. He starts like wilting. The leaves on his leg starts coming off.
That would be indicative of a plant dying.
Yes, death.
And then my final thing. There's a game that you have right now, Rex, that I gave to you for the Xbox 360. It's called Anarchy. It's called Anarchy Reigns.
Oh yeah.
And Anarchy Reigns, all I'm gonna say is like that game is so.
Anarchy Reign.
It's so fucking fun. There's a cast of players to play from. It has a really good story. When you get in, you get to choose between two different like main characters to play for the main story, and the boss fights are really cool. If anybody's played Metal Gear Rising with like Jack the Ripper and all that stuff, it feels like a game. It's really fun, and it's just really good, and I think it's really underrated. And I just
Hello?
All right.
He just died.
Wait, what just happened?
I don't know. I just heard a dun, and then he's gone.
He's
Wait,
back
he's
now.
gone?
No, he's back. So
All right, that's good.
so Rex, what is yours? Your ones.
I would like to bring up my obscure musical taste, because I know everyone's gonna have a hoot with this.
Oh dear.
I don't know what just
Like, it's so many people telling me it's trash.
Oh man, you know what, Rex? I've got
Atlas, you're back,
to
don't
add on
worry.
that when you're
Wait.
done.
wait.
I've got some weird music.
So
Wait.
I get a lot of people I get a lot of people who like mainstream shit, and that's fine. I'm not saying mainstream shit is bad. Most of it to me is god awful, but I like stuff outside the mainstream. So I usually listen to a little artist called Lil Darky,
Yes,
who's not
Wait.
very popular.
What?
And his name is
wait. I cut out for a second.
You're
the last
back.
thing was something about Anarchy Reigns. What are we talking about?
We're
Lil
talking
Darky.
apparently about some guy named Lil Darky. Tell us about this.
Lil
transcendent
Lil
taste of
Darky
yours.
is I would call an indie artist, song artist, who makes stuff that if I were to put it in the words, it kind of speaks to you, because he made a song about the U.S. wars in the Middle East, and a song that is my favorite. It's literally all about America and everything going wrong with it. Called what is his name? I have it in my phone. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. It's right here. It's like in my recommended tab on YouTube Music.
Oh dear.
It is. Hold on. Okay, stop. It is Colossal Conflict.
Oh, I think I've seen that one.
It's
Oh dear.
so good. It's so good.
So
The song starts off by talking about the U.S. wars in the Middle East, and it hits hard. It hits hard because it actually talks about stuff. Oh my
I
god!
see. Doesn't really sound like exactly what I'd be into. Then again, I haven't heard it.
He is a
What
rapper,
genre of music would
so
you say it is? Oh, then
rap.
it's definitely not something I'd be into. Not really a huge fan of that. It's not
I didn't
bad.
think I would
Everybody's
be
got their
either.
own taste, and I wouldn't like just leave the room if it was like, but it's not something I would listen to. I'm just not really a rap fan at all.
So I didn't think I would be interested in it either. But somehow when he does it, it actually sounds good. And to me, like not when all these other rappers do it. Like, what are some people like? Like I don't really listen to raps. I don't know Drake, all them people. I personally find their music kind of bad. But I mean,
It's a fair
it's what
statement.
people like.
It's what people like.
I mean, I like people like Juice World. I like Juice WRLD's music, and
Fair.
XXX and a couple other people.
Oh,
Now,
um,
the
let
thing.
me add in right there, just real quick. For me personally, XX always seemed really overrated.
What, XXX
I don't know. Never listened to
Yes.
it. Can't give an opinion. Sorry.
I can see how people would think he's overrated, but I mean, I like his music, and a lot of people do. The thing I want to say about the thing I want to say about Little Darky, though, just a comment on that. I remember, I think it was I think I mean I can't say his name, Doctor Sex Man. I
Oh
think
yeah, Dr. Sex.
Yeah, I think he's he didn't introduce me to it. Somebody else introduced me to Lil Darky, and then I think I listened to a couple of their songs, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? This is trash. I don't even know what he's saying." And then like I think 2 weeks later or a week later, I found myself listening to it, and then I was like, "You know what? This is actually really fucking good." And I like kept listening to his music, and I was like, this is actually good now that I listen to it.
Yeah. See, I was that way when Rex first showed me Sabaton. I was like, I mean, this is cool, but like, I mean, is there really something that I'm gonna get into at all? I mean, it's
Oh,
cool and
just you
all, but
wait.
then like I
Oh,
listened
just
to
you
it like,
wait.
and I listened to it like for like 5-10 minutes, and then I was
And then
like,
the Winged Hussars arrived.
then the Wing Hussars arrived.
Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum.
No, the song that hooked me though was definitely 82nd All the Way. Even though I think, what didn't you say it was one of the ones at the time?
Yeah, it was one of the new ones. 82nd All the Way,
Yeah.
Alvin York.
See, I was the same. I wasn't really into Sabaton and all that when everybody else was. And then I think you, Leonhart, you introduced me to Powerwolf. And I think
Powerwolf.
I really liked Powerwolf, and then Powerwolf sort of like segued me into liking Sabaton and Ailstorm and Hailstorm, and then
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna what are we gonna
I
call?
I remember originally when Rex was like, he said, "Hey, I found this new band. You might like them because you listen to Sabaton and Powerwolf with me." I'm like, "Oh, who is it?" And he's like, "It's Ailstorm." I'm like, "Oh, I mean that's
Oh, yes.
okay."
Yes.
And so he puts one earbud in. It's just what song was it? I don't remember. I think it was
Fucked with an
Shipwreck.
Anchor. Fucked with
No,
an
I'm
Anchor.
pretty sure it was Shipwrecked. Pretty sure it was Shipwrecked. Well, but then I listened to them on the bus home that day, and I was like, I'm hooked. They're good. But then I was like, and then I got my recommended because it was like, because you listen to Sabaton, Powerwolf, and Ailstorm, here's Beast in Black. And I'm like, oh, that sounds kind of like heavy metal. I mean, I'm into more like power. I mean, heavy is, not really my thing. I like to be able to know what they're saying, in my opinion. But it sounds heavy, but I guess I'll listen to one. And I listened to one, and it's like I don't remember which one. I think it was "Die by the Blade," and it was.
Oh my god, that's one of my favorites.
Dude, I was like, dude, you could hear it. It was almost like it was almost like glam metal, but like heavier. But and you could actually, it was like the person singing sounds like they're singing glam metal, but everybody else sounds like they're trying to make power metal. It actually works way too well together.
Die by the Blade sounds like a boss fight. Okay, I love
it does.
Is Beast in Black like a new thing with y'all? Because I haven't heard of Beast in Black.
No, it was last year.
Oh well, then maybe
I think most of their songs aren't really that hard. They're pretty chill compared to the other ones, but they're still pretty hard. They're still pretty heavy. Compared to
they do go hard though.
Yeah, they do. The song Beast in Black that they made is probably that seems like the stereotypical what everybody thinks metal, right? But then you've got all their other songs, like I said, Die by the Blade. From Hell with Love is okay. It's not my favorite, but I swear all their songs, if y'all ever played Killer Instinct, I swear all their songs sound like they should be, yes. But all their songs sound like they should have been made for a Killer Instinct album.
Yeah.
Which, if we're on the topic of obscure games, I know it's not that obscure, but it seems like nobody I talked to has ever heard of it. So, old SNES game I used to play a lot. It was an N64 when I played it. Then I got into the SNES one. Then they made a new one on Xbox One. So that's fun.
Yeah. One thing I want to say is introducing another one. I don't know if y'all have heard of it, but Justinian, which is Cyric and the book him Justinian, he introduced me to Theocracy.
Yes, he introduced me to Theocracy too. My favorite one from them is I Am. It's an 11-minute song. The song is literally described as being God's theme song.
Yeah, I know Atlas showed me Glory Hammer, and I heard like a couple of theirs, and I was like, this could be good for like D&D boss music or something. And I was like, that's really cool. And I think I used it once. I think you showed me what was the song? What was the song that you showed me?
I forgot.
I've actually found a good Glory Hammer song too. Yes, Hoots Force. I love that one.
Yeah, I found it listening to the other ones like Sabaton and Powerwolf. Oh, Powerwolf's my favorite out of all of them. At least.
Oh man, you have no idea. I'm totally using Powerwolf for the final encounters for D&D.
No, Incense and I. My favorite.
Incense and Iron was the first one.
Incense and Iron, my favorite song for it by far. My like top 5 or like my top 4, I forget what it is. Armado Strigoi, Army of the Night. And my top 3 goes. My first one is Incense and Iron. My second one is Army of the Night, and my third one's Armado Strigoi. Those 3, I love them.
I can't really pick top for Powerwolf because none of them are like specifically like really really good to me. But I do really like Incense and Iron, and Army of the Night.
Oh my god.
And Christ in Combat. That one.
Yeah, oh my god, that's Christ in Combat is so good.
Christ in Combat. Yes.
And my favorite Sabaton song is Resist and Bite. And then my second favorite...
I do like Resist.
Ooh, that one's a good one.
My second favorite is Careless Rex.
Oh, Careless Rex is good. I gotta say, though, I do really like...
Careless Rex is great.
What was it?
Yeah, you would think that, wouldn't you?
Wing Hussar.
I loved Careless
Wing Hussar
Rex.
gets hard in the beginning.
Oh my god.
After that, it goes up, but it's still really good.
Wasn't
the intro to Wing Hussar is just hates. Another one of my favorites would be The Last Stand.
Rex, wasn't Careless Rex the thing that like started it all? Because I think you originally were not originally, but you like adopted or started taking the name Careless Rex, and then I think you found the song Careless
because because of this man.
Yeah, and
literally this man, his history, learning about him, basically changed my life. Yeah, This man proved you could do so much at a young age. He took the throne at 15 and fought a war against Russia and the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth and Denmark all at the same time.
Yeah, but could he do it in winter?
He did. And he was winning.
What a Chad. What a Chad.
Yeah, he lost, however, because he got too ambitious.
I think that
lost heavily at the Battle of Poltava.
And that led you...
I love it.
We got any Chads in the chat? Any Chads?
That led you to the Careless Rex song, right? And then I think you...
Sabaton. I was just browsing, and then I come across, oh, what's this? And I click on it. And that song changed my life.
And then all he hears is "To the sky."
Wait, so did you adopt Careless Rex because of the song, or did the song like? I think was it like did the song introduce you to Careless Rex, or did Careless Rex introduce you to the song?
The song introduced me to Careless Rex, and then I wanted to learn everything about the man.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I love it. I love it. I've loved it ever since.
Is the reason I love Resist and Bite so much is because was it for the 40 people held off like I don't know how many it was, but it was 40 rifles, 40.
They were holding off a Wehrmacht division.
Yeah, that's
I wouldn't say copyright. I'd say like a quick notice button, but like don't. Yeah.
That's like modern Spartans. That's like the modern 300 Spartans.